Om Shanti. Happy Krishna Janmashtami to all of you. Krishna Janmashtami is all about the art of loving. Spiritual love is the real goal of a relationship. As a person who is on a spiritual or personal development journey, you are not only improving your way of living, but also your way of loving. But somehow, this field of love and relationships is still something which most of us are experiencing, that the same old relationship patterns occur again and again. Because often people's behavior in relationships stems from ideas, beliefs, and models they have learned from their environment. That's why it's time that we learn a new way of a spiritual relationship through spiritual love. Spiritual love is mainly focused on becoming aware together. As soon as the awareness level is raised, old problems fade away automatically. Because in truth, there is only awareness. There are no wounds to be healed, no mirrors to be explored, and no behavior coming from your partner or friend that is good or bad. There simply is awareness and existence without thought. To be able to love someone unconditionally is something which all of us aspire for, but in reality find it difficult to practice. Usually when we love someone, it is laden with expectations and is conditional in nature. Once the person acts against our wishes, our love reduces. However, spiritual love or unconditional love is divine in nature and does not change as per the situation. Such spiritual love is seen in evolved seekers. In spiritual love, there is more thought about others as opposed to self. However, this spiritual love or unconditional love develops after one performs a considerable amount of spiritual practice. Then, one is able to rise above self and perceive the God principle in others. When we begin to develop spiritual love, which is pure and is not diluted with expectations, we experience happiness and contentment. Spiritual love is based on the unchanging nature of the soul. If we want to learn how to love, we must proceed in the same way we have to proceed if we want to learn any other art, say music, painting, carpentry, or the art of medicine or engineering. The practice of love, actions and attitudes that create an atmosphere of kindness, acceptance, and unity in others is not only the basis of spiritual life, but it is also the basis of the entire civilization. We can't always feel gratitude, but we can remember to say thank you. We can't always like other people, but we can try to pay attention when they talk to us and help them out when they are in trouble. We may not feel good about ourselves all the time, but we can practice treating ourselves gently, slowing down and breathing when we want to rush, or talking back to our inner voices of self-criticism and judgment with respect. When it comes to our daily life, feeling love may actually be less important than acting loving. The practice of loving is never about presenting a false front. Instead, It's an active answer to one of the life's greatest questions. How can I, in spite of what I may be feeling at a particular moment, offer my best to myself and other people? Now gently close your eyes for a moment and imagine you are sitting in the center of a vast flow of love. Imagine that love is flowing towards you like water or passing into you like a gentle wind. Whether you actually feel this love or not, keep imagining that love is flowing towards you and into you. Another way to receive love is to imagine that just outside the window of your room sits a compassionate and loving divine soul, someone wise and incredibly forgiving. This person is watching you through the window. His glance protects you and surrounds you with sweetness. Allow yourself to receive the love that is flowing towards you from this being. Now your only task is to receive love from this being. To be continued in part 2. Om Shanti.